on Pact Act related claims, deny VA claims, first time claiming, motherfucking Evan Almighty. Second, what's up, dog? What's good with it? Seth, haven't filed since I got out 2010. Experience, okay, 82nd Airborne with 2 Iraq deployments. Okay. So you haven't filed not a single claim, or it's still you filed a claim, but you haven't filed since you've gotten out. Where we at? Where we at, Seth? As y'all coming in, by all means, you got any questions on the VA disability claims process, deny VA claims, Pact Act, presumptive conditions, let your boy know. Coming in here wild. Know they scheduled this, but I want to jump on, holla at y'all, see what y'all doing, see how your week is going in the VA claims process. You got any questions pertaining to your own VA disability journey, let your boy know. Motherfucking Tierra up in the house. What's up, girl? Oh, motherfucking goddamn 411 gang in his house. What's Gucci with it? Motherfucker, yes, ma'am. But hey, y'all got any questions, let your boy know. Until who that? Seth and Evan provide further clarity on what they talking about. Let's get into it. Last we checked, Pact Act presumptive conditions, still top 5. Let me see if there's been any update. If not, we can move on from there. Ain't gotta beat a dead horse. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, still no update. Still top 5. Pact Act related claims going to be high blood pressure or hypertension, chronic sinusitis, allergic rhinitis, bronchial asthma, and some other word. It's cardiovascular disease. I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna pronounce that. Top 3 reasons why veterans are still being denied for Pact Act related claims: a lack of diagnosis, lack of continuity of care. Meaning, you don't need to have a diagnosis post military, or post deployment, whatever the case may be, but you still need to be going into medical on a frequent basis. Not like every month get in there. You don't gotta be a light duty warrior now that you're out, because 99% of us are not. But you definitely still want to get in at least annually, get checked up, regardless of whatever percentage you're at. Especially if you're if you're like 50, 80%, you're climbing the ranks, climbing the percentage ladder on your road to 100% permanent total. You want to make sure you're in there on a routine basis, maintaining the medical evidence that you have to maintain the VA ratings that you do have, as well as if there's anything that's gotten worse over the time, that's developed into secondary disabilities, or you've identified some other information from your service treatment record. By all means, hey, you're building as you go. And if you still got buddies who are still active duty, hey, reach back, let them know. Like, hey, get your dusty ass in the medical, because you waited 15, 30 years until you want to start doing all this. But okay, VA is gonna be like, okay, well, you served 40 years, 30, 18 years, and you went to the medical in the last 2 to 3 years. Why is that? You definitely want to start building that medical evidence. Yeah, it will go a long way. Something is better than nothing, whenever you're putting in VA claims. But to further your success in the claims process, you want to make sure that you're in medical frequent. You got a good identified doctor that's going to help you out along the way. If not, provide you with DBQs and or an IMO Nexus letter. They could at least write everything down, like provide you with the medical evidence in which you do need. I was talking to a couple of veterans in the comments on some of my videos. A couple of C&P exams coming out. Hey, that's Gucci. Hey, tenets of a good C&P exam. Regardless of whatever C&P exam you're going in for, make sure you're going in prepared. Take the DBQ at least, blank or filled out. If your doctor was able to fill one out. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. What are these? Oh, I got some comments in here. Okay. Comments have been refreshed. Motherfucking Tierra, big T, not the little one. Oh, you the little one. What's up, Keep Sweat, motherfucking nobody? What's up, dog? What's Gucci with it? LG, what's good, brother? Have 2 C&P exams coming up. Okay, 9-3 and 9-6. Dab it on them. Oh, okay. Motherfucking 9-3. Is it 9-3 a Sunday? You mean 9? It can't be 9-3. If it's 9-3, that's a problem. That's a problem, dog. And my baby girl will be born this weekend. Oh, hey, congrats, dog. Congratulations, brother, man. Motherfucking team girl dad over there. There you go. Should have had my other shirt on. motherfucking deadlifts, diapers, and motherfucking dumbbells. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, verify that dates. But hey, what are those two C&P exams for, LG? If you don't mind me asking. Possibly IBS and motherfucking sleep apnea. What's up, Keith? Motherfucking Keith. Ghost Sweat over here. Man, thanks for pointing me in the right direction with Vera. You a beast, man. Oh, no problem, dog. Got you, dog. Vera stated that I was going to put a note in my claim. So hopefully I should hear something soon. Hey, see, Keith? Hey, the more you know, the more you know. And I'm telling you, motherfucker, keep sweating, my little body. Hey, there you go. Definitely, you know, it's what you know. Like, you got to be resourceful. You know, regardless of when you start in the VA claims process, you know, the only thing what I've taught, be organized. Not taught, but you know, what I've gained over the years is be organized and be resourceful. And, you know, give veterans that motherfucking information they need. Motherfucker Joe Graves back in here. Got a CAT scan on my chest cavity. Claim for asthma, fatigue, sinusitis, and rhinitis in April. Looking like next year, motherfucker dollar signs. Yes, sir. Hey, if you get 100% PNT, back pay, hey, come adopt your boy. Debo. Hey, I'm a good cook. Call me motherfucking... call me the veteran Alves. You know what I'm talking about? Alves? No, Alfred. There you go. The veteran Alfred. Joe Graves. Every time I told them about my breathing isn't managed, they gave me more meds, time, and patience the key. Yep, patient is the key. Patient is the key, Joe. Yes, sir. Motherfucking Keith. No sweat. I'm weak. There you go. There's only one Keith sweating this motherfucker. What's up, dog? But hey, we all keep sweating it. Got you, Graves. There you go. Appreciate your strife. But you know, getting back. I don't think I got any questions. What's up, LA? What's Gucci with a killer? Motherfucker Gucci gang. 2023 year to vet. 100% PNT. No motherfucker 411. Motherfucking TRS walking around. Me. Hey, yo, I was talking with a couple of veterans on some of the comments. And a couple of C&P exams while we wait on LG to verify what C&P exams he's going for. I think it was OCS, what the hell? OSA, sleep apnea, and IBS, baby, IBS. LG, yeah, it's on Sunday, bro. Had to call and check too. LOL. 9/3 is my birthday. 9/3 is peripheral nerve, and 9/6 is IBS. Motherfucking IBS daddy over there, motherfucker, coming in clutch. 9/3. Well, what C&P examiner organization is that going to be with on a Sunday? I didn't even think they operated on Sunday, but I mean, maybe they do now, because just due to the amount of VA claims that are in the process right now, they're like, oh shit, we got to utilize all 7 days of the week. Motherfucker, Tira. You thought I won't? I wasn't going to hear that. Huh? Hey, Tira, you got good ears. I'm just saying. Hey, motherfucker. Evan. Motherfucker, Oompa Loompa gang in the house. Evan. Jokes. Don't report me. Evan, almighty. Is reevaluations a common thing? I'm 100% PNT for 3 years. No, it's not a common thing, at least not for 100% PNT. Like if they're asking, okay, so I mean, it could be an error, but sometimes in an error, if you show up and you pretty much if you haven't been maintaining that medical evidence, then it's gonna be like, oh, fucking BA scam and shit. But there has been a couple of articles that came out earlier this year and mid last year, about some VA reps scheduling for reexaminations or reevaluations for veterans who are 100% permanent total, which they shouldn't be doing that. So I would say, hey, contact Vera. Go to Google, type in VERA, and be like, hey, what's going on with this? I'm 100% PNT. All my disabilities are considered static, unless one of them are not, but they still gave you the PNT status. Now, if that specific disability is not considered static, then obviously, yeah, they can come in and be like, okay, well, this is not static, blah, blah, blah. Like, say if you put in claims after you was already 100% permanent total, and whatever claim you did put in, that claim was not considered static, at that point, the VA could always come back and reevaluate it for you. So that's some of the takeaways whenever you're putting in additional claims. Not sure if that's the case. If it's not, definitely contact Vera, have them give you a call and be like, hey, what's going on with this? As well as see if you can get a copy of your motherfucking VA, your VA rating code sheet. The code sheet lets you know which all your disabilities. Well, they should be considered static, but you can identify which disabilities are not static if you have any. Motherfucking. Let's get in here. LA, hey man, how long does it take to get a disabled veteran license plate from the DMV? It took me 30 days, especially, well, here in Cali, 30 days. Probably Texas, next day, you know how Texas is. But at least here in Cali, it took 30 days. If you have, like, if you're trying to do customized plates, which I actually did, but that takes 6 to 9 months, which I'm still fucking waiting. But just for the disabled veteran plates, you should have them within 30 days. You know, knock on wood. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucking knock on wood. Motherfucking Tierra, tough skin. There you go. Don't end the line when I flame you. Oh, sheesh. Hey, I don't end it on the flames. Debo invites the fire. I just use that motherfucker to cook something up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Motherfucking Seth got denied for tinnitus C&P for the Pact Act. Okay. So I don't think tinnitus is Pact Act related. If they classified it as a Pact Act related disability, it could be an error. But I'll check on that. What was the reason they denied you for tinnitus? If you don't mind me asking, Seth. And do you have a diagnosis, complaints in service? How long has it been since you've been out of the military? Keith, is sleep apnea a strong secondary claim to allergic rhinitis? It could be, but you need strong medical evidence. You need some medical evidence that shows a causation of how your allergic rhinitis is causing sleep apnea, mainly due to your nasal blockages. And if you're service connected for rhinitis, you should have a diagnosis. You might be taking maybe a CAT scan, MRI, a nasal endoscopy, but mainly you have to fulfill that causation through complaints and work with your doctor. You don't need a nexus letter or anything for that, but your medical evidence needs to show, okay, yes, motherfucking Keith's rhinitis is causing sleep apnea, and this is why. Optum, would be what Optum serves. QTC, okay, see, QTC, they was hey, let you enjoy the weekend, Labor Day, we ain't gonna fuck with you, Optum served, they came in like, we about to get that ass, bucko, come on. Hopefully, Optum serve is good. I had bad experience with them. I didn't even fully get into the C&P exam, but they were trying to schedule me for C&P exams, like 130 plus miles away, 150 miles away for one. I tried to get a reschedule, and then when they tried to offer me a reschedule, it was 149 days away. So I'm like, okay, absolutely not, y'all trash, booty cheeks, motherfucking camel butt. So I was out. Jan, hello. Finally got appointment for C&P exam next week. Okay, motherfucking Jan Justice. But what to say about social and occupational impairment? Can you give me some examples? Thanks. Okay, so I ain't stuttering here, motherfucker. Fuck out the way. So when it comes to examples, when it comes to the personal side of your impairments, if you have any issues with family members, if you've lost communication due to your mental health disabilities, if some family members are angering you, you cut ties off from them, brother, sister, close family members, as well as cousins, uncles, and stuff like that. If they were considered close and now they're not, just due to your personal impacts, okay, there you go. When it comes to professional side impacts, have you lost employment within the last year? Have you been in and out of employment? Have you lost promotion opportunities? Have you been actually demoted? Have you lost hours? Have you had to take sick days and leave days and exhausted those to the max to where now you're just taking, days off without any type of pay? You want to explain to that. Do your coworkers like you? If it's a yes or a no, and maybe, some days, does your supervisor like you? You want to go into, you don't have to go into specifics, but you do want to highlight some of the major issues. Like if you've been in and out of work in the last 12 months, that's an issue. If you've lost money due to your mental health disability from work, that's an issue. There's specific things that you should be bringing up in that C&P exam, and hopefully that answers your question. Jen, for insomnia, yeah, 100%. And make sure that they don't. Where are you currently at for insomnia, Jen? If you don't mind me asking. LA. How can I avoid my 100% PNT VA disability from getting reduced? I would say, not going around televising it. A lot of veterans, they get in trouble by, okay, like say if you're at 100% PNT, you're like 40% for your back. And then someone who knows you're a veteran and knows that you're 100% PNT knows that, okay, well, I saw him squatting 700 pounds in the gym, the other day. And that's actually happened to a couple of veterans. Like they made the news for, okay, you're 100%, you could be 60% for your back or something like that, a mobility issue. And then they see you go on to the gym and you obviously there's nothing wrong with you. So if the VA, suspects VA claims fraud, yeah, they'll cut it loose. If you're not going into medical, so the VA can always come back. They don't always do it. It's not normal for them if you're at 100% permanent total, but they still have an opportunity to open up your claim. To see, okay, well, motherfucking LA hasn't been going to medical in the last 7 years. So we go hit his ass right now before he gets to the 10-year mark, because there's a 5, 10, and a 20. 10-year mark, your percentage is locked. 5-year mark, they can't take away your disability. 10 years, your rating is locked. At 20 years, you're 100% motherfucking protected. Dabbing on them, backflips off the fucking wells. You know what I'm talking about? But definitely, I recommend staying in medical at least annually for anything mobility issues or a little bit frequent. If you're in pain, mental health, depending on you. Some people go every week, every quarter, once a month. It all depends on you and your availability. But you want to maintain your medical evidence. So wherever you're at, whether it's like 30% or 100%. The PNT doesn't stop because the VA always has the opportunity to come and get that ass. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Time to take a sip. Motherfucking Emmy, what's Gucci with a dog? Okay, let's see. If I have a diagnosis for anxiety from VA and private registered nurse, would it be better if I include both my claim along with medications I have been given? Yeah. So everything for your claim, you want to, it's like a foundation. So your diagnosis is 1, medication is 2, any other additional treatment and complaints will be 3, personal statement, buddy statements will be 4, any notes, specific notes that doctor is writing on you, it'll be 5. It'll be a complete, sexy claim package right there. If you know what I'm talking about. Jen, and as well as Emmy, if you've recently changed medications, like say if you were taking one that wasn't strong enough or you was having secondary effects that was too severe, you changed it up. You want to note that as well. All right, let's move it on. Keith, motherfucking no sweat, baby. Hold on, let me see. Did I miss somebody? Okay, hold on. Jen, claiming insomnia as direct service connected for what? I am claiming insomnia as direct service connected for insomnia as a new claim. Jen, you might gotta. I don't know, Jen. You gotta fix that one. Motherfucker Keith, no sweat. Fucking around, dog. Hey. And I read on Reddit, just cause the VA prescribes you meds, that it doesn't give you a diagnosis. And it's a recurring theme with a lot of VA medical providers. It's been going on since the establishment of the VA, as well as in the military. They'll treat us for conditions. They'll throw all this ibuprofen, Vicodin, all this medication in our throats, creating IBS secondary issues and stuff like that. But they don't want to render a diagnosis. Why is that? Obviously, if a veteran figures out, okay, I'm taking X for this medication is causing X, that's a good, 40 to 60% VA claim when I get out. Or if you're already out. They, especially with PTSD claims, I don't know why they just hold that diagnosis hostage. And you got veterans like LG, I think it was LG going to the Minute Clinic, you'd be like, hey dog, hook me up. I've been going through the VA for the last 3 years and I've been getting all this medication, treatment, and my doctor don't want to give me a diagnosis. I'm having an issue today, I'm fucking blowing up them porcelain walls. Hey, can you review my medical evidence? Yes. Blah, blah, blah. Take any blood work they need. Any diagnostics. Okay, yes. Diagnose right there. and you gotta keep trucking. But you definitely, yeah, the VA and the military, they're, I'll say, stingy when it comes to giving military members as well as veterans a true, actual diagnosis. That's why, especially for mental health claims, any physical issues, because those are the ones that they can slip by, especially for PTSD. A lot of veterans are putting in claims for PTSD, regardless if, okay, they've been seeing treatment for the last 5 years, they don't have a diagnosis. And on top of not having a diagnosis, they don't have a stressor identified. Well, two of the things you're going to need for PTSD. And when it comes to like musculoskeletal issues, knee, back, neck, you don't have any MRIs. You might have an X-ray, but you still don't have a diagnosis. It's like, oh, there's signs of arthritis. There's signs of, IVDS. There's signs of strain, but it's not an actual diagnosis. So that's why you got to take hold of that claim, hold that doctor accountable. I mean, because at the end of the day, like, hey, I'm trying to get paid for my fucking disabilities. I'm not trying to, pussyfoot around for the next 7 years for what? For what reason? Motherfucking LG, yeah, buddy. No, I got that DBQ Minute Clinic, baby. Current diagnosis, wife's statement, 2 buddies, and my personal statement for sleep apnea. I just wanted to wait until I got the results back for the IBS. Motherfucking claim. There you go. When it gave me my CPAP machine. There you go. Motherfucking, yes, sir. Motherfucking LA always motherfucking snapping fingers. Got to calm down. Dog over here like, oh, shit, is ready? Are we going on a walk? Motherfucker. Appreciate it. $1.99. Motherfucking super chat. Super thanks. USMC dub. Motherfucking dabbing on them. Appreciate the strife. What is that? Chicken? Motherfucking little chicken. Yes, right. I'm fucking chicken winging y'all. Got y'all. Don't worry. Got y'all. Appreciate the super thanks. Let me go back up here. Oh, okay. Just make sure the mic didn't drop off with that chicken wing. Motherfucking Jen. I have no problem with my work. Just insomnia makes me reducing my performance at work like slow. Forget taking tasks. Okay, yeah. I mean, explain that. Make sure if it's not captured in a personal statement, you want to definitely capture that in a personal statement. If you didn't, you want to, home that in during the C&P exam. There you go, LG. There you go, motherfucker. Motherfucker LG about to be goddamn motherfucker. Team Girl Mom, yes sir. Jay Free, would it be beneficial to individuals add historical medical records from my healthy vet that is relevant to the claim, or should I just leave it up to the rater to find it? No, definitely add it to the claim. Like some of these VA raters are asked, but you don't want to make their job that much harder. Like any medical evidence that you think that can get you service connected or an increase or secondary disabilities, you want to provide that in the claim initially. You don't want to wait, hold that medical evidence hostage, and then you get called into a C&P exam. You go there, that medical evidence is absent, and then it gets to that C&P examiner. They submit the DBQ and or an IMO to that VA rater, and then they're looking at it as, okay, well, I don't see anything else. I'm not going to look through 5,000, 7,000 worth of, pages worth of X. But if you clip things from your service treatment record as well as your My Healthy Vet or your private medical record, clip those, put it inside that VA claim that you submit to the VA. It's going to make that VA rater a lot more, a lot less hostile, because more than likely they're looking through all these fucking claims. Okay, and when it comes to processing claims quickly and then, possibly giving a veteran, the highest or the benefit of the doubt when it comes to a VA rating being adjudicated, but okay, motherfucker Debo has a good personal statement. He got 2 buddy statements. He got a diagnosis. He clipped some things from his service treatment record for this direct service claim, so I ain't got to go searching for it. I could just look at this, even provided me with a fucking page number. Okay, Gucci, blah, blah, blah. He got a DBQ. He went to the C&P exam. Let me look at that C&P examiner's DBQ, IMO. They've reviewed everything that he submitted. They concur with the veteran. They're recommending an increase. They're recommending a service connection. They're recommending secondary causation. Okay, cool. And that VA rater, okay, damn it on him. I try to make it easy for the rater. I think that's why I went from, whoever was rating my claim this last time, before I got the process, they were like, I don't know, I went from 30 to 70 for mental health. 40 for the back on a supplemental claim. 30 for the feet, plantar fasciitis, and pes planets. And, I got a little baby, 30% for the motherfucking IBS gang. And GERD daddies. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you provide any and all medical evidence that will help you get service connected, get that increase, or get secondary VA disability on the first time around. You don't want to be putting in a higher level review and a pill. You don't want to stay in the VA claims process longer than you need to. You want to get in, get them fucking benefits, get out. I'm talking about motherfucking ME. Hit them with it. So, can we do if they do not give us a diagnosis? Okay, so what can we do? Okay, if they don't give us a diagnosis, I just asked my doctor for a diagnosis on what he wrote and my notes and conditions. Go to the patient advocate. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yes, sir. Go to patient advocate and the VA, no problem. List update. Okay. If it works, it works. So, did you get the diagnosis, Emmy? When you went to patient advocate? Jen, I made my claim. Insomnia as primary. Okay, there you go. What should I say to get 50% insomnia? I don't want to get over than that. There's not a specific formula for, 30, 50, or 70% when it comes to mental health VA ratings, but, anything that you're experiencing, where are you currently at? And they'll determine, where you're at. So the VA, they look at what you was initially service connected for, symptoms, impacts to your personal and your work life, and then what you're currently presenting to them. Okay. Have you been in work? Has work efficiency decreased? Yes. Okay, cool. Do you still have the same symptoms since you've been service connected? Yes. Okay. Have they increased? Yes. Are there new symptoms? Yes. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not sure the formula that goes into it, but ultimately, the VA is looking at symptoms and the specific occupational impairment and social impairment boxes. Everything else is cute, it looks good, but I think when it comes to the VA rater, they're mainly looking at those two boxes, those two groupings of boxes to see, okay, since their last C&P exam or since they've been service connected for insomnia, have symptoms increased? Yes. Are there more? Yes. When it comes to the impairments, has that increased? Okay, yes. And there's like a lot of people that say, there's a 10%, 30%, 50, 70, and 100% box. That may be, very well true, but, I'm not too sure what formula that the VA takes into consideration when it comes to an increase. Obviously, impact severe that you can put on paper as well as voice to them. They'll be like, okay, cool, yeah, let's give motherfucking Jen some motherfucking percentage increase. Oh, motherfucking ME. I'm not going to patient advocate. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure I want to get the doctor upset with my patient advocate. What other options are there besides taking to patient advocate as a last resort? You can always LG. He's going through VA medical as well. He's going through a couple of years. I think at least 2 or 3 years worth of getting treatment, getting his medication, and the doctor wasn't giving him a diagnosis, so he just said, "Hey, I'm out." Not out, but he went to CVS, Walgreens, Minute Clinic, took that medical evidence. They can assess you and diagnose you there. And then at that point, you have a diagnosis. It may not have came from the VA, but you're still diagnosed. Like, doctor reviewed your medical records, evaluated you, and diagnosed you. Like, you can't just diagnose yourself. It has to come from a doctor. Whether it comes from your VA doctor, a private doctor, or that motherfucking Minute Clinic for the win. You know what I'm talking about? So, but yeah. So if you can't if you don't want to go the patient advocate route, that could be a route that you could take. Or if not, you would definitely need to take a private medical route. That makes sense. Motherfucking live chat. Let's check on the live chat. Oh, motherfucking Evan Almighty. Got my mental health I got mental health rating. Can I be reduced if medicine makes me better? So you can always get reduced, but it's not so much that medicine making you better, as if the medicine is making your symptoms better, as well as your impacts to your personal and your work life. Those are the boxes the areas that the VA is looking for. So when it comes to getting the increase, maintaining, or getting the decrease, if they call you in for a routine future exam, if you don't have a static disability, okay, cool. They're gonna okay, well, whatever you tell them, whatever you talk about, or whatever is conveyed in your psychiatrist or your therapy sessions, if it's with the VA, obviously they're gonna grab that information. Blah blah. Not necessarily it's gonna work in your favor if they have gotten worse. It's not gonna prompt an increase to the claim. But if it's gotten better and you're going through VA mental health services, it could. They could just be like, okay, hey, decrease this motherfucker. He's at 50. What I'm talking about. So it all depends on what is said and what's recorded and what the VA has access to, if that makes sense. Well, Jay Frey, I saw my doctor and I have ankle pain and x-rays and arthritis. Okay. Is the arthritis considered the diagnosis or is it something separate? What would the diagnosis for ankle pain be? So no, so the you have different things. So there's there's fucking what's it called? Arthritis in the ankles, anywhere in your body. There's arthritis, there's strain, there's mobility issues, instability. If there's any flexion, any issues with flexion, that's rateable. If there's any issues with extension, that's rateable. As I said, instability, like if you're like just standing on your ankle and it's buckling or you can't stand, the pressure of your own body pressing down on your ankle, yeah, that's instability. It's not, the ankles is meant to carry whatever it's attached to, what I'm talking about? So if it's causing instability or if it's causing pain in walking, meaning you can't extend, you can't flex your ankle when you're walking, that's the issue. Or extend, instability, yeah. But there's different diagnoses. You can have a fractured ankle, strains, torn ligaments that could be affecting issues with the ankle and stuff like that. So it just depends on that MRI, X-ray, and what that doctor or podiatrist is actually writing down on paper. That actually, ask a question. For LG, definitely vouch for the Minute Clinic. Yes, sir. Found the MP that was solid and keep going back for her. Okay, going back to her because she is for the vets. Yes, sir. 100% PMT, motherfucking got the ghost NP out there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's like different trades to it. Different trades. Motherfucking Keith, what would be a reason they deny tinnitus? Some of the reasons, they always say this, but I didn't get denied on my first tinnitus claim. But some of the main reasons is due to lack of in-service complaints or a history of hearing decline. So every year in the military, we do a hearing conservation test. Now, depending on those test results, you could, it was like flatlined, it was good, or it's actually gotten worse since you entered into the military through MAPS. I thought you could self-diagnose that reason. No, you can't. You still need a diagnosis, but you can't. So tinnitus is objective. So it's whatever you tell them. But okay, hey, I got fucking ringing in my ears. It's caused me to fucking slap the dog up, throw fucking goddamn water on her all the time. Okay, cool. It's whatever you're reporting. And then depending on those reports to that specific doctor, okay, hey, let's give them a diagnosis for tinnitus. Let's prescribe them with medication, for maybe hearing surgery, hearing aids, maybe, something. They're going to do something for you when it comes to the treatment. But you still need a formal diagnosis, or your medical evidence needs to show a significant decline in hearing over the years since you got into the military up until currently. For Jen, in general, is mental health for VA rating static condition once VA rated? No. Some veterans, they don't have static disabilities when it comes to mental health. It all depends on how the VA... Okay, not the VA. So it depends on your medical evidence. So if you're going the private route, most of the time doctors from the private sector, they deem that disability to, obviously if you're an adult, it's going to have long-term effects. They're going to classify it as a permanent disability. When it comes to the VA, like you got to fight dragons, motherfucking Loch Ness Monster, And if your disability is not considered static, you actually have to request the VA to establish permanency on that disability. So they got to reevaluate you again, evaluate you with the doctor, and then if they evaluate, okay, yeah, it's gotten worse and it doesn't seem like it's going to get better, at this point, we're going to establish permanency. That's the baseline, meaning that, okay, the disability will never get better from this point on. It can only get worse. ME. If you go to a C&P exam with an RN and you have an access letter from an MD, will doctors' opinions overrate the RN, or does it matter? RN says on their impact DBQ and motherfucking C&P. I mean, it depends. I would say not necessarily. I mean, when it comes to like the VA, if you got like a shitty VA rater, and say you had an MD and then you went to a C&P exam with an RN or a NP. Sometimes the VA rater will still side with that NP or that RN. I've read it multiple times in denied VA letters. VA claims, Board of Veterans Appeals. That VA rater just disregarded everything that veteran submitted, and they just went off of what that C&P examiner went. You know, sometimes that is the case. It has gotten a little better over the years, but I mean, it's still occurring. So, you know, whenever you go and see these, MPs, you know, that's why you don't want to be their friend, but you want to make sure that they're adhering to policies, CFR 38. They don't know, hey, now you know what I'm talking about. And definitely, hold them accountable for the DBQ. Whenever you go into C&P exams, the only thing they should be filling out is the DBQ. IMO, that's the only thing that they should be filling out outside of that exam. But your whole purpose of coming to the exam is for them to fill out the disability benefits questionnaire. And if they're not filling that out while you're there, they just got some sticky note, motherfucking notepad, and they haven't even seen the DBQ. More than likely, they haven't seen the medical evidence in which you supply it. They're just going off of whatever, their own fucking knowledge. I mean, it's doing you a disservice. So you definitely want to make sure that you, maintain that motherfucking, keeping them motherfucking honest. Long story short, no, it doesn't matter. It all depends on that VA rater and the medical evidence. So if you got good medical evidence and it supports everything that C&P examiner just asked, the VA rater could just go with your medical evidence. You just went into a C&P exam for, formalities and stuff. But I mean, then again, you may have that VA rater who's just like, oh, I'm just going off of whatever that C&P examiner says. I'm not, MD, you got 10 MDs, I don't care. We sent you to Fred, not Fred, the loyal group, and I'm going with them. We paying them. We ain't paying you. We ain't paying your doctors. So it all depends. It all depends on what VA rater you get, how experienced they are, and if they're willing, if it shows in them, in their rating practices, if they're giving you, the benefit of the doubt. Because not a lot of VA raters are giving veterans the benefit of the doubt. That's why we got so many denied VA claims. That's breath. Okay. Gucci. Keith. Motherfucking Wanzo. I thought you could self-diagnose that reason. You can so it's objective. So it's self-diagnosing, but you can't just like diagnose yourself. So like you can go to a doctor like, hey, I got tinnitus. Okay, why? Oh, due to this and this. It started there. I went fucking 15 years in the military without wearing hearing protection. I shot different types of ordnance on, a daily basis. If I was a range coach, if that was your job, or just like just regular routine training, especially if you're military police, if you're on a naval ship, if you work on airplanes, it should be a given, as well as your MOS and your job. If you're exposed to loud noises on a routine, frequent basis throughout your entirety of your career, okay, hearing issues, yes. Tinnitus, more than likely, 100% sure, yeah. But if you're lacking that and your medical evidence doesn't show, okay, if you was one of those, I don't see how no veteran dodged going into at least annual health assessments. But I mean, it does happen, or they just cheese stick it. The hearing, any annual fitness tests and stuff like that, they cheese it. They don't really, they don't want to report anything that's wrong. At the same time, if anything's fucked up, they just want to, stay quiet about it. That's why going into the veteran status from the military is so hard on veterans, because we didn't, complain enough, or we hid our actual issues from the military 5 to 15 to 25 years until we're up for retirement, or we're just getting out. Like, hey, mom, done. And at that point, it's okay. Well, you're claiming hearing issues and tinnitus, but your medical evidence doesn't show a gradual decline or a significant decline in hearing issues. Hopefully, I answered the question. Motherfucking, Apple Bugatti. You really know your stuff? Oh, yes, sir, ma'am. I try to, stay well-rounded. Gotta stand tall. You know what I'm talking about there? Stand tall. 100% agree with you. Apple. For migraines, they denied me because they said migraines are genetic, even with a diagnosis and a nexus letter. But they gave me 40% for overactive bladder, LOL, and I was not even expecting that. Okay, motherfucking bladder gang over there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, VA makes no sense sometimes. Yeah, 100% they don't. When it comes to genetic, so the only way they would have got genetic issues is if in your entry exam you reported, blah, 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 I have a history of migraines, or I have a history of diabetes, or I have a history of, mental health issues. At that point, the VA, they'll come back and go, okay, well, you can't claim anything mental health now because you said in your entry exam or any time from your entry exam to your exit exam, if you ever said, migraines is X, or, mental health is X. It'll be an uphill battle. It's going to be very difficult. But if they're just, saying that out of their ass, I'm like, okay, well, where are you getting this information from? I never reported that. No. I began my migraines back in, 2014, second deployment, and I've had medical evidence to support that ever since up until now. I got out. I served, 8 to 10 years at this point. I'm getting out. I want to file migraines, and y'all telling me it's a genetic issue. Why is it a genetic issue? What medical evidence, what evidence do you have to support that claim when everything that I'm supplying to you supports? No, it started after my second deployment. So you would definitely need to check on that. You can always hit me up in emails. That's interesting. My email is, a lot of people, they say it's not on the about section of the page, but it's pretty much VA disability night ops with an S, not a Z, all one word, at gmail.com. Hit your boy with it. Motherfucking always stay capping with the Cookie Monster. Come on, dog. What the hell is that? What's up, dog? I've been on. Motherfucker 411. Okay, there you go. For like 20 minutes. 411 gang. Probably sitting on a booster seat right now. Okay, Tiara, you over there sitting on a goddamn pile of bricks. That's how short you are. This chair sits fucking. This is the only chair I need. This for tall people. Come on, Tiara. Come on. You over there, motherfucker. Booster seat. I gotta boost it down. Come on. Sitting on a booster seat. Y'all got jokes. Y'all got motherfucking jokes. Always stay mobbing over there. Motherfucker sitting at what? Motherfucking 5'4". Fuck out of here, though. Apple. I will check on that email. Yes. Okay, 100%. Thank you for that. Oh, no problem, Apple Poochie. There you go. LA. How long does it take you to get a refund from the overpayment that you paid for your property tax? That's a little different. It all depends on the county in which you live in. I know Riverside, San Diego, they're slow. So it just depends on where you live in. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be slow all up Cali, unless you live like fucking far north, where the redwoods and shit are at. Barely any people living up there. But it's a process. Laying down comfortably in my bed, motherfucker sitting, got the cocaine. If you stood up right now, your face will still be in the camera. What got here, Tiara? My face will be in the goddamn ceiling, talking all that mess. God bless America. Yeah, but LA, yeah, it depends on. If you're really in LA County, it'll be a minute. Hopefully within that long minute, Tiara grows a couple of inches from that 411 life. It wouldn't even change the position. Okay, always stay mobbing. You over there supporting the Oompa Loompas. There you go, Oompa Loompa gang. Motherfucking team too short. Look like he just slid over. Oh my God. Okay. Keep him up. Any other real questions, comments, concerns on the VA disability claims process? While these two gnomes joke about it. Slide to the left. Okay, there you go, Greg. Motherfucking, that's a tall man response. Tall. That's a over 5'8" response right there. There you go. Motherfucking 411 gang, get out of here. Slide to the left. If y'all get up, y'all just go down. Fuck out of here. Greg, my man. What's up, dog? Is it the profile child? Yes, sir. Motherfucking light duty warrior over here. Have you ever heard of anyone getting sleep apnea service connected to sinusitis and rhinitis? Yeah, 100%. So the medical evidence does, when it comes to like any secondaries, especially for sleep apnea, the evidence got to be, it don't have to be strong. It just needs to be there, and it resonates there through your complaints. So if you're having issues with sinusitis or rhinitis, it's a little tricky if you're going to use both. I have seen people use one or the other. Mainly allergic rhinitis because it's a good avenue into sleep disturbances when it comes to sleep apnea. Because one of the main things severe rhinitis does, it closes down or it obstructs your nasal canal. So, hey, you definitely need your nose and your mouth to breathe when you're sleeping. But if you're one of those, people who just breathe through their nose, okay, now it's obstructed, and now, if you got sleep apnea, definitely it's going to be causing some effects in your throat and stuff like gillitis, esophageal motherfucking area and stuff like that. And you can definitely start building that medical evidence for that. I did see only 2 veterans secondary sleep apnea to GERD. Very good. They had very good stance, very good medical evidence for that. But definitely starts with the medical evidence and the complaints. You definitely got to be complaining. It's just not something that you can be like, okay, well, I know there's a medical link between the two. I want to claim for it. No, well, the VA, I'm like, okay, no shit, man, no shit. But we need to see how does it apply to you? Have you been complaining about it? If that makes sense, Greg. Also has PTSD with sleep disturbances. Okay. Sleep apnea can be a good avenue secondary to PTSD. While we got, the fucking 411 gang over here trying to fucking rise to the occasion. Fuck out of here. Ha! LA, $4,000 a month is not enough if you live in California. What are your thoughts? Where the fuck you live, dog? You capping. You must be like downtown LA, motherfucking over there living next to the LeBron. Yeah, California is expensive, but the further inland or east into California you live, it gets cheaper. Not a lot. Definitely there's a big difference between living in LA and then, living in like bumfuck goddamn Barstow. Like, it's a big difference. Motherfucking Tierra. Took him a while to come up with that comeback. No, I was actually answering some real people. Motherfucking goddamn Oompa Loompas. Motherfucking gnomes over here. Motherfucking Snow White and the goddamn 2 dwarfs. Fuck out of here with that shit. Coming in here with that bullshit. Oh, yes, sir, motherfucker. Great ape always. Jen, if I get a low rating, 10% or 30% for mental health, is it a low chance to get... no, you could always get reevaluated, even at 10%. Like the VA, unless you're, 100% PNT secured 20 years, the VA, they always have an opportunity to come and be like, okay, we're going to request a decrease. Pardon me. I got some midgets playing in my stomach right now, causing the IBS. Because, obviously they don't want veterans walking around 100% PNT getting paid for the rest of their life. So from the time you're 100% PNT or just regular percentages up until you've maintained a percentage for 20 years, the VA always have an opportunity to come back and get you. So, definitely want to maintain medical evidence whenever you're coming in. Sacramento, LA. Yeah, you fucked, dog. You fucked. I say, that was good. There you go, Tierra. There you go. Hopefully that laugh don't fucking, rumble. Anyways. Are we still being a Chihuahua? We still being a Chihuahua, Tierra? What would you prefer, Chihuahua or a Maltese? Which one? Maltese are, a little cuter, but they still they still stand short. Ah! You let me know which one. While always stay mobbing over there. He's definitely a fucking Frenchie. Definitely a Frenchie, 100%. Keith, what's the latest on average response time? Response time when it comes to claimage, like VA claims. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to claims, Pact Act related claims are taking 130 days. Non-Pact Act related claims is taking, I believe, 156 days. If that's the response time I'm talking about. Yeah. But if you're in the process, that's the average, nationwide average. But depending on where you reside in the states, you can always check on va.gov, navigate to your specific VA regional office to see what's that specific, or wherever your claim is at, you can see what's that specific office's average their completion time. There's from start to finish. There's different times. Motherfucker Tara, bet one on your feet not touching the floor right now. My feet is touching the floor right now. I got anyways, motherfucking team 411. Team 411 coming in here with the unseasoned activity jokes. There you go. LA. I'm 100% PNT, standing tall, like you should be, right? And I'm still waiting for my sleep apnea rating. Do I get an extra cash if I have 50% VA disability for sleep apnea? Okay, so no, you don't. But I'm not 411. Where did this number even come from? I'm like, goddamn 511. Put another foot on that. All right, so LA, you don't get extra money, but if you have any disability that qualify for SMC levels, you could take that route. As well as if you own a house and you got the CPAP, you can utilize that. Go to I think it's SCE. No, that's something kind of, it might be NCE if you're fucking, far north. But go to your electric company and be like, hey, I need I have a life-saving device, and I need it. And more than likely, they're gonna give you a 50% or higher discount. Not higher, it'll probably be 50% discount on your electric bill if you have a CPAP required use, service connected for sleep apnea. Word to the wise. God damn, motherfucker. But yeah, as y'all coming in, y'all have any questions, comments, concerns? I plan on closing up shop in about 8 minutes to let the little people come in here and clean up the house. I'm talking about the little people, motherfucker little people, motherfucker Tierra always stay mobbing over there. They so short they can see the trash on the goddamn carpet. I'm like, oh, piece of candy. Oh, let me get that, motherfucker. Stewie height, motherfuckers, come on, get your boy. Any questions, comments, concerns on the VA disability claims process? Denied VA claims, Pact Act presumptive conditions. You should Jen, you should go work with the VA. I mean, I would, but no. It seems like I'll definitely piss somebody off, because I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing over here? Okay, obviously I'm the only one laughing here because you can't hear everyone else laughing at how short you are and how, fuck out here, motherfucking gnome. Motherfucker over there, motherfucker. I would go, but I did actually think about it. And you'll be my insider. I got you, Jen. I got you. I thought about it for a while, but I was like, it's just like you have to go through USA Jobs, and USA jobs are just fucking so salty when it comes to like hiring and stuff like that. There you go. Motherfucking tear over there so short she can't reach her goddamn toes. Fuck out of here. Ryan, what's up, Ryan? Just called VA number. Allergic rhinitis claim was submitted in March, and it said last movement was May 30th. This is my claim is associated with Pact Act. Should I be concerned? Not a Pact Act veteran. Okay, so when it comes to allergic rhinitis, chronic sinusitis, and then there's a list of about 20 other disabilities, they're automatically processing those claims as Pact Act presumptives. So hopefully your medical evidence supports, okay, you know, this is either a secondary claim or it's based off of X, this incident, this specific incident. But if it is Pact Act, I mean, since they did classify it as a Pact Act related claim, it's going to take another 90 plus days at maximum, you know, minimum, because you got to request to request to your respective military branch 45 days out, and then that military branch has 45 days to return it. But if that claim is not Pact Act related, I definitely recommend, if you didn't call Vera and be like, hey, you know, this shouldn't be a Pact Act related claim, can you ping that claim specialist on that? Tara coming in here with these bogus jokes, motherfucker. Become a VA raider and give all the vets 100%. Wow. Yes. I wish. They'll be like, who the fuck keep giving these vets 100%? Debo! Fire that man right now. Straight arms and no legs days. Okay. Actually, I don't even do arms. I don't know where these came from. But you know, I'm leg dominant, Tara. Way over there, motherfucker. You know, legs don't match the top half. I ain't no upside down triangle. I'm a goddamn yoked gorilla. Hit him with it. Anyways, I ain't yoked, but you know, I ain't got no stick figure legs. Motherfucking Tierra over there with goddamn string beans. Walk around like a string bean. No legs, no arms. String bean. Motherfucking, I'll leave it at that. You're an improper fraction. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Go brush that beard. I mean, I'm trying, but Tierra over there fucking with her lame jokes, acting like I got some baby legs. Huh? Know what I mean? What I'm talking about? I got these yolks. I got these yams. I got the yams. I'm still a small person, but I match. I mean, you know, fucking gnomes and hobbits are short too, but they don't match. Over there look like motherfucking, what's that motherfucking name? Motherfucking Dobby over there from Harry Potter. Fuck out of here with that shit. I mean, Dobby's head don't match his body. Big ass head, skinny ass body. Is that what you rolling around there? Google it. Google what? Google what, Tara? Motherfucking Dobby over there. Dobby body. Motherfucking Harry Potter. Motherfucking Dobby get the sock right now. I ain't gonna Google it. I ain't Googling it. I'm not Googling it because my legs are well proportioned. Questions, comments, concerns with your boy. Got all these comments on videos. All these comments on video. Improper fraction. Motherfucking shaped like a flamingo. Empty threats. Empty jokes. LA, SMC. What's up with SMC, LA? What's SMC? Do I qualify? I mean, I would need to know what disabilities you're service connected for. But that, bro, just email me, dog. You got my email, dog? Come on. Email me. And I'll take a gander at it. All right, till next time. Until some of y'all can reach the keyboard and, you know, actually hit join live. You know, like some of us 411 motherfucking people over there, motherfucking tier, motherfucker. Till next time, this motherfucker Debo out. Y'all stay Gucci with it. If you're short, try to grow a little bit. But if not, I mean, if you're already an adult, you're stuck. You're stuck at 4'11. You're fucking stuck at 4'11. You ain't getting taller. You gotta use that fucking stepping stool to brush your teeth in the morning. I know you, Tara. I know you. But hey, till next time, this motherfucker Debo out. Stay tall with it. Short gain. Put in them fucking wedges to give you an extra 3 inches. Hey, until too short, yes sir. Oh, motherfucker. Until next time, Tara. Stay tall with it.